I had never seen a Disney film from 1979 before. I've watched at least one Disney for every single year other than that and two others, and I decided I might as well watch Understanding Alcohol Use and Abuse. I am actually quite a fan of Disney's educational series. I find them to be quite a lot of fun and usually actually very informative and insightful. And this one, maybe fun isn't the right word, but I thought it was actually pretty decent. This was released obviously 1979. It's directed by John Ewing and Sam Harvey and is part of the Upjohn's Triangle of Health series with the Upjohn Company. And the Triangle of Health is the social, mental, and physical health. And this looks at how alcohol use and abuse affects all of those aspects of your health. And it starts off kind of explaining loosely what alcohol is. All of this is against the backdrop of Disney animation, and the animation quality is not too bad. It's not the usual high quality we get from Disney, but I find that a lot of their educational shorts are maybe a little rougher around the edges. But nevertheless, it's still pleasant enough to watch. The action on screen unfolds in a timely manner with what's being narrated to us. And I think it's pretty easy to follow. And as I said, it starts off with talking about what alcohol is. It's narrated by Ralph Story, and then it goes into what happens to a person when they drink too much alcohol. And we have this character on screen who's getting behind the wheel of a car, and it talks about reaction times and how alcohol affects the brain, and also what happens with the liver when you drink too much alcohol. And then it looks at why some people drink too much alcohol, and it talks about this need that we have basically from birth to fit in, to feel like we belong, and that some people will drink alcohol as a social activity, as a group, to fit in with other people. And I think that's a really important thing to include. I don't know who the target audience for this was. I'm assuming this was shown to school children. It definitely explains things in a very clear and easily digestible manner, but it's not dumbed down. It doesn't talk down to anybody. But I feel like if you're unaware of things like social pressure or peer pressure, it can definitely be eye-opening about that. I'm sure pretty much everybody has seen at some point those really cheesy, always outdated safety information videos or peer pressure videos that they show in health and safety lessons at school. And this is very much fitting with that. And I think it encompasses everything, it covers everything. It's very sensitive as well. It doesn't say, oh, you're an alcoholic, you're dependent on alcohol, what a loser. It's never nasty about alcohol use and abuse. It just states things factually. But also, obviously, when it's looking at the social aspect, it does touch upon people's emotions and how they may be swayed to drinking or doing other things they don't necessarily want to do. And I think it's very effectively done. The animation quality, as I said, is not astounding. It's not amazing, but it's pleasant enough. It's well edited, a bit rough around the edges, but generally it's enjoyable to watch. I found it quite educational, certainly at the beginning when it's talking about what alcohol is and how it's made and things. And I can see it definitely being engaging to show to schools. So it definitely feels dated, very dated. But I needed to watch something from 1979, and I have to say I'm pretty pleased with my choice.